Previously, Arjuna had worried about the battle because of the consequences. But Krishna showed him that the battle was already over and his enemies have already been slain.
It's determinism, hey?
Krishna had already accomplished everything, and it was simply up to Arjuna to act according to his dharma.
You know how much violence this could excuse? You could be like, hey, don't kill these people. And you're like, well, Krishna's already done it. It's already been determined by Krishna that you all gonna die. I'm just gonna follow my dharma. It's what I do. Guys, do you know how much room this leaves for the greatest amount of you could excuse genocide level crimes with this? I mean, look at this. It actually even looks like a genocide in happening, right? You could be like, this is come on. I mean, look at this. I mean, this if this does not look like an excuse for mass murder, I mean, that's kind of scary, right? I mean, imagine if these were Indian Muslims. I bet you a lot of Hindutva, if they could justify all of this with Krishna. Oof, I could see the rivers of blood right now in my mind that could be justified with ideas like this. Guys, you better put the cap on this disease that is spreading, guys. I'm telling you, any kind of crime could be justified when you have this in your scripture. This is dangerous stuff, man. This is dangerous stuff. Oh my! I mean, come on, tell me, what kind of crime could I not excuse with this idea? What amount of bloodshed could I not excuse with this type of scripture? I mean, we actually have direct experience from this, by the way. Susanna mentioned, I don't know, I told her to send me some screenshots, but she didn't. I don't think she did. But I don't even know if that's a bad thing, because I don't know if I show them here, YouTube might go crazy on me, okay? I have to figure out how to show these to you guys. Maybe we'll post it in our Discord server, okay? These verses, Susanna told me, when I told her that I'm going to do a live stream on this, she told me that this exact narrative was used on Twitter to justify violence against me after the whole Cali backlash, sexy Cali backlash that we got, right? So it's not like they're already not aware of relying on scripture to excuse violence. It's not like it's a foreign thing to a lot of Hindutva. It is already a thing. But imagine if they become more angry and more, bigoted and more given more power and authority to carry out. I mean, come on. I mean, guys, just remember this image that you're looking at, right? And just think about who these people down here could represent. Krishna being here and them being murdered. All the people that he was worried about earlier, that these are people with kids, with parents, with family, with loved ones that are waiting for them, and I don't want to kill them. And Krishna, this is Krishna's vision. He's like, don't worry, I already massacred them. You're just following your dharma. Who could you put here? Who could you put here? Is this going to be like Muslims in India? This is really dangerous scripture. And then they tell us Hinduism is just a way of life. It's a way of life. It's not even a religion. It's a philosophy. It's about getting in touch with nature and your inner self and peace and love. Does this look like a promotion of love to you guys? Arjuna was the person that was worried about love. He was worried about people that are going to... Each death was like a tragedy, like the people that were waiting at home for their loved ones to come home. He was worried about love. The Hindu scripture was like, yeah, no, don't worry about that. you're not gonna hurt their eternal self anyways. And I already massacred them. And you're a warrior. You're a Hindu jihadi. And you're the warrior caste, and your role is to go stabby stabby. I mean, guys, if that is not dangerous, then what the hell do you consider dangerous as an ideology? Katie, those verses that you're mentioning in the videos, we could do another live stream on that one specifically. If you show them to me. Yes. We keep saying the same thing. Look at this idiot making demands. Oh, what is this? Is this true? The rule is if a if a kshatriya, like the warrior class, if you don't follow your dharma, which is fighting, then in the next life you will suffer by getting born into a lower caste, and you know the condition of lower caste. Yeah, that's going to be your punishment. Ayan is saying, Armin, Krishna is a symbol of love, and he had many girlfriends called Gopi, means a girl in a village in Hindi. Wow, if this is what you get with from your symbol of love, then I can you get this. The Hindus get Hindu symbols. A symbol of love gets them a promotion, excuses for genocide. Really? Is that true? I don't know. I'm not even going to try to that. In some training camps in India, the Gita is taught to them as inspiration. Wow. Is that true? That's crazy.
On the spot, Arjuna bows and swears fealty to Krishna. Then, due to him missing his human friend, and frankly being terrified of this new form, he requests the return of the visage of the man he knew before. I see. Would you mind going back to your old body? 4 limbs is plenty. Returning to the form of his old gentle self, Krishna then implores Arjuna once more to fight, but also reminds him that ultimately the choice is his alone. Upon hearing this ultimate mystery, Arjuna feels his fear dispel. Knowing now of the becoming and unbecoming of all creatures, and trusting in the divinity of his companion, helping actualize his dharma, he is ready to fight. Arjuna squares his shoulders, takes a deep breath, and looks deep inside himself. He considers all that he has learned from Krishna, and then looks outward to the resplendent battlefield, the sights and sounds returning to him. Yes, he is a warrior and a prince.
How is this a positive message? You had a guy, guys. This is Hindu scripture. You had a guy that was anti-violence, anti-killing people, worried about unnecessary suffering and violence, and then you have a contact with divinity, and he went to let's butcher some people. Let's go kill some people. How is this how is this celebrated as a positive story? And how does he fight with such little feet? Look at this. How does he balance himself on that?
This is where he belongs. And so confident in who he...
Look at him. He's so cute. This is like a cute murderous prince.
Was and his role in the universe, Arjuna led his troops into battle with newfound wisdom leading the way.
Wisdom. I found wisdom. It's okay to kill as many people as you want, as long as you're in the warrior class. It's your dharma. You have to fight, and you're not harming them anyways, because their bodies are not eternal. Their eternal self is not being damaged. Wow, so much wisdom. This is Hindu hekmah. Not the right kind of hikmah. Yeah, Arjuna went this inspired. Man, this is dangerous. Alex is saying it's so noble to go to war in India. Don't you know that? Yeah, man. This is why I love modernity, because ideas like this deserves to remain in the past. When I told my family that Hinduism is violent and horse crap, the religious relatives asked me to read the Gita. Imagine what I thought of them. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is interesting. Gita is written in a confusing language and complicated answers to Arjuna's questions, perfect for pseudo-profound wisdoms, which explains it profoundly. Yeah. Popularity. Yeah, that makes actually that makes a lot of sense. Same. These verses are code words. This is not real meaning. Oh wow, where have I heard that before? And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy of Why There's No. Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free. It's not even promotion. It's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.